obviously you faced Kennedy a few times. The last 2 games, was there anything different about her, or why was she so successful maybe the last couple of games?
I think she threw a lot harder today. I think we talked about it yesterday. It looked like she was trying to place the ball a little bit more, which I think is what you saw. The first inning we had a few hits, and then today she comes out, lights out, and we're struggling to get one. So I think she definitely showed up better. I think hats off to her because she's carried this team. She's carried A&M, and I'm excited to see what she does. And I mean, all around they're just a great program. So excited to see where they end up.
Thank you.
Questions? Go back to Colton.
Sarah, when you first started your freshman year here, in the 2020 season, and then now finishing up in 24, just what do you think the senior class's lasting legacy is going to be for this program?
Honestly, I hope it's nothing softball. I hope our numbers prove themselves, but I think more than that, I hope it's everyone remembers who we are as people. I think we did a lot for the program, so.
Anything else for Sarah? Okay, you can go.
Thanks.
Thank you, Madam President.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Coach, you want to have an opening statement?
Sure. Hats off to the Aggies. They did exactly what they needed to do to win this thing today. Second, I couldn't be more proud of the ball club that I'm losing right now. Obviously, it's going to be a rough week. Just because of the group I'm losing. And that would be exactly what she said, because who they are as people. Obviously, they're great ball players, but who they are as people and what they've done for this program, that's why I'll miss them.
Robert Cessna from the Eagle.
Obviously, we see Mullins only a few times. Obviously, today she wasn't probably at 100%, left some balls up. Where was she on that, 0 to 100? I mean, I know she's a competitor and gutted it out, but, where was she? You feel she was at today?
Yeah, it's hard to tell because she's always going to say she's good, and so it's hard to always tell. But I don't know if she was not good or if they were just better because they've seen her so many times already. So I feel like they kind of had the advantage. Plus, she had to go last night. The last time I got here, in fact, it was right here at this stadium that I swore I would never not make it to a regional title game because I didn't have my ace in the game. And so I went back to her last night to make sure we solidified that, and then we hit the grand slam. So I was like, really? Just my luck. But, Jessica Mullins is always going to want the ball, and I don't think that's ever going to change in her lifetime of how she goes about her business.
Questions? Go back to Colton.
Coach, congrats on the season. Y'all got to host the conference tournament. Won the tournament, beating Louisiana. Y'all made it to the regional final first time since 2003. Just what can you say about this season, how it went away, or just how it went?
Yeah, I thought last night was, kind of the icing on the cake for this group. I told them after that loss is that in this setting, since they've started a super regional, we've never made it to Sunday. And so you could just tell that they just gutted that out and gritted it out last night. And I think that's who they've been all year long. Today, obviously, that game yesterday makes a big difference, and especially when you're playing somebody like the Aggies. It's an advantage. So I knew this was going to be tough, but, again, it is what it is when you get to this day. You got to gut it up and go, or you're going to get beat, we got beat.
What can you say about this senior class, when you first got into now, and just kind of the lasting legacy they left on this program?
Yeah, I'll just say it again. As I already stated, what they're leaving is more about who they are as people and what they've done for the program than it is their numbers.
Go to Kay Nigley from Texags.
Trisha Ford just spoke very highly of you yesterday after the loss. What can you say about her in this program?
Yeah, me and Trisha are probably two of the same people. And so we've connected on a lot of different levels. We talk softball a lot. We talk family a lot. She's done a great job here, and I think she'll continue to build this program and make it just as good as she has everywhere else she's left.
Questions? We'll go to the back. Ben Peck from NBC.
Follow up to that, when she was talking about you, she mentioned, without inside knowledge, but just speculated. She said she was, impressed that you've been here for so long, or seeing the job that you've been here. You probably have a lot of interest in terms of people looking around. But what's kept you in San Marcos, and what stood out to you about this program that makes this sort of a destination for you?
Yeah, a long time ago, I went to interview at Florida, and it was Tim Walton and I, and obviously Tim got the job. But while I sat there, I thought, do I really want to get into this world? Because this is a whole nother world. I like where I live. I love the people at Texas State, and I felt like we could build something special there. And so, after that, I turned down a few calls, and I just have decided to build a program, and it's worked out well for both sides, in my opinion.